Nightmare Real, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So on September 17th, Manuel Charr will be in action. He will be taking on Sefer Seferi for a vacant WBA International heavyweight title. Manuel Charr is rated number 15 by the WBA, so he still has a ranking. And we know Manuel Charr, man. We know who he's been there with. Suffered, he challenged for a world title 2012 against Vitaly Klitschko. He got stopped in that fight in the fourth round. And then he also suffered losses to vacant, Johan Duipa, and then that crushing highlight reel loss to Marius Briedis when Briedis hit him with the uppercut off the back foot. Very impressive win for Briedis in that fight. But Charr, tough, durable guy, man. It's funny because him and Seferi, when I break down their styles, they kind of mirror each other. But one guy is just on a totally different level. Even just the opponents they fought, and not just the guys that Charr's lost to, but even some of the guys who he's beaten just outweigh any of the guys that Seferi has fought, like the Alex Leopai win, even the old Michael Grant, Kevin Johnson, Dennis Bogtov, Konstantin Erich, even Marcelo Nascimento is better than anybody that Seferi has fought. I looked at his resume, man, because I was like, man, this dude's 21-0 with 19 knockouts. I've never heard of him. He spent time at cruiserweight. So I went and just broke down his style, watched some fights, and looked at his resume, man. He's only fought out of his 21 fights. 3 of the fights were against guys that had over 50%, over 50% of their fights or more. 2 guys had a winning record, and 1 guy was even. I think he was like 8-8. So it was like, holy shit. He's making a career out of beating guys that have losing records. So, but their styles kind of mirror each other. Put up the high guard, let you get your punches off, and then they come out the high guard position, throwing their punches, and they like to walk you down. But I think that Charr is a little bit heavier. I think he's a little bit more compact as a puncher, harder puncher, and I think his walk you down with the high guard, I think it'll be a little bit more effective against Seferi. Even though Seferi has a high KO percentage, is coming against guys with losing records, some guys making their pro debuts, and he, spent a lot of time at cruiserweight, man. So I think Charr, his experience at heavyweight, although Seferi is older than him about 6 years, he just believes he's been pro for 9 years, but he hasn't fought nobody. He hasn't really fought anybody, man. So this would be a big step up from him. Maybe, he can catch Charr on an off night, but just his style, I don't see him giving Charr any type of problems. He doesn't have the power of a Povetkin or that type of pressure and combinations and footwork of a Povetkin. Obviously, he doesn't have the height and the reach of and the skills of a Vitaly Klitschko. He's not durable like Duipa. He doesn't move on his feet well or put punches together like Briedis. I don't think Charr have much to worry about in this fight. It possibly could go the distance if Charr can't get him out of there. I still think he'll win a decision. Just the experience, and I think he's a little bit better at the style that they both seem to use. I think he's a faster puncher. I think he has a better jab. So I'm going to pick Charr in this fight. And then hopefully Charr, after this fight, man, he can look impressive. He is rated number 15, like I said, by the WBA. So maybe after this fight, fighting a guy that's 21-0, like I say, hasn't fought anybody, but still you get a victory like that and, try to fight. Maybe he can move up and fight Guillermo Jones, who's rated number 13 by the WBA. Andre Fedosov, who's rated number 12. I think that'd be a tough fight for Charr. I'll probably favor Fedosov in that fight. Then you got some other guys there. If he wants to test some of these prospects, Trevor Bryan, Jarrell Miller, who are also rated number 9 and number 10 by the WBA. So that's my prediction, man. Manuel Charr. I'm going to pick Charr by stoppage. I think he's going to stop Seferi. I really do, man. I don't remember the last time I seen a guy with 21 fights, man, and only fought 3 guys that had, either 500 records or better. I don't remember the last time I seen that. But I got Charr in this fight, though, man. I'm out.